Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and finally, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt is a show that I started. It was one of the first few shows that I started on my channel, and it's because it's a show that, for those who didn't watch my Series 1 reactions, I've only ever watched Series 1 before, but I've always been interested in watching more and never got around to it, and so I thought doing this channel was a perfect opportunity, and the Series 1 reactions just didn't get a lot of views, so I just kind of stopped, and that's something that I kind of kept beating myself up about because, yes, YouTube's about getting views and subscribers and all that, but I started the channel to watch things I want to watch as well. There was always a plan to go back to Series 2 and maybe watch the rest of the series, depending on how this goes. So I want to go back to Series 2. If not many people watch it, but if you do watch it, please interact with me down below. Let me know what you're thinking, let me know what you think of the episodes, and just get a conversation going because I like to hear from you guys, and especially on shows that don't get a lot of love. It does kind of give me a little boost to carry on when I know that at least some people are getting enjoyments out of it. So anyway, Series 1 was great. There was only 6 episodes, but there was a mixed bag for me. Some of the episodes I loved, I adored, and All Through the House, and Collection Completed, and some of them, at the bottom of the pack I think I had, because it's been months now, but I think it was The Man Who Was Death, and Think That Cat He's Real Gone. But when there's an episode or a series where there's only 6 episodes, it's hard to say this was the worst, because that sounds like it's a really bad episode, but there's only 6. So even the lowest one I got enjoyment out of. So this season I think is 16 episodes, so it should be a bit of a different story at the end of this season. This episode is called Dead Right. I literally have no idea. I know nothing about any of the rest of the series. I know nothing about every episode of Series 2. I usually try and guess off the episode title what it's about, but Dead Right could be anything. So I'm just going to jump into the reaction. If you enjoy this reaction, please let me know down below what you thought. Subscribe if you enjoy this reaction for future episodes of Series 2. And if you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link down below. We'll get everything 2 weeks early, and there's full length reactions to some of the shows that I react to.
I look into the future, my darlings, and for you I see something grotesque. It will sicken and disgust you.
I've missed the Crypt Keeper.
About a gold digger who wanted big bucks to buy baubles and bangles.
Okay.
Look out,
So it's a gold digger gets killed, maybe?
you just might buy the big one.
I am excited to get back into the show, and I hope people watch it, because they're all on YouTube, so if you want to watch the episode and then come back and watch the reaction, go for it. Demi Moore! Oh, interesting. Jeffrey Tambor, I think he's a big actor as well.
Are you Madame Vorna?
Madame
I
Vorna.
heard you could tell the future.
She heard correctly, didn't she, Trotski?
Oh, doggo.
I don't believe in this stuff, but I thought if it didn't go over my lunch hour, what the hell?
Yes, darling, what the hell? Imagine that I am an empty vessel, and your psychic energy,
She's familiar.
spirit, fills me up. Shall we?
I'd love to go to a psychic, but I don't believe in it. I'd be interested to know what they say.
All your life you have desired to marry well, to marry for money, but your chance never came. So you keep working and hoping to meet Mr. Right. Or
Gold
should I
digger.
say, Mr. Rich.
Not bad.
By the end of today, you have a new job.
You know what?
Ooh.
My lunch hour is almost up. I'm out of here.
She said, why would you go to a fortune teller and they say something and you go, no, you're nuts, no. Like, isn't that why you're there? Oh, doggo.
I told her that asshole's not even in town.
Actually, Miss Finch, that asshole came back unexpectedly. You know we allow only 1 hour for lunch here.
Of course, Mr. Clayton, I'm aware of that.
Well, you're fired, Miss Finch. It's now 1:25. Pack up and get out now.
You are not
Oh
going
dear.
to close down. Where will I ever find another waitress? Hey, you! Hey,
Oh,
What are you talking
that's how she gets a new job.
you want a job?
But first, I see a man in black, and you are in white next to him. It is your wedding.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the money?
I'm sorry, darling. That man will not be wealthy at the time of your marriage.
Oh, well, then forget about it. I'm not going to marry him.
Forget about it.
Unless he's loaded already.
She's so shallow.
Boats and coal. Soon after you are married, your man will inherit money. A great deal of money. will come to him from someone near and dear to him. After he inherits the money, he will die.
Maybe someone dies. Oh.
Violently.
A rich widow.
She's gonna kill
We
him.
will meet him tonight.
But then she won't get the money because she murdered him. That's my guess. Well, I won't be able to show all of this because there's a lot of
Kind of generous, Al.
stripping.
Which guy? How can you miss him?
Oh, is that the guy she's gonna marry?
Not your type, huh?
I don't even think he's my species.
But he's one of our best and brightest, so bite your tongue and go to work. We'll take care of our customers.
Yeah, exactly. It's not to be rude because he's
Hey, Al.
overweight.
Are you playing hard to get?
No. Just try impossible to get. Hey, Al.
So they're obviously gonna get married
Rob
eventually.
Roy, that boy.
But she's been really rude to him. He's been a bit creepy.
Me, you see, I'm the kind of guy I just don't take no for an answer.
And how about never?
Mm,
No way. Not for all the money on the road.
call the police.
You moved me, baby.
Don't corner
What are
her.
you doing, baby? You can't escape it. We got a special
Oh,
connection.
I don't like this.
We're gonna be together.
Get off her.
It's destiny.
Okay, good. Oh, he's so creepy and gross. Ugh.
He's the one you will marry, the large man, I told you. I see everything.
Maybe he's like hit by a car, you know, like a hit and run driver comes along, smashes.
No,
his
my
brakes
money's on
all
the fact
over
that she's gonna kill him. Oh, jeez. So that she would have inherited the money, but because she killed him, she goes to prison or whatever. It's like a be careful what you wish for sort of thing. She wanted to marry someone rich, and she did.
Are you busy tonight? Because I was thinking if you got off early.
I don't.
Hey, baby, give me a break.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I got 2 buckets of popcorn. Oh. I bet his fingers were greasy because I like the popcorn.
I love Chinese food. Except for one thing.
You feel like eating again 20 minutes later?
I had Chinese food last night. You don't feel like eating 2 minutes later. I'm always like, oh, for a couple of hours after eating Chinese to eat too much rice.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh. It's the price you pay if you want to be a gold digger. You don't care about love. You just want to marry someone rich. There's a chance you have to marry someone that you don't want to be intimate with.
You really know me, don't you, babe? And after only a couple of dates,
Or that you're just a basic bitch. It's not hard to know who you are.
okay. I'm crazy about you.
Oh.
So will you marry me?
I mean, he's gross because of how he talks to her, but
Another big question, Charlie.
There's just my uncle. He owns a factory. He's worth a lot. A lot. I ain't asking him for nothing.
Hey, I'm sure you won't have to. Yeah, Charlie, I'll marry you.
she's so gross. They're both gross people. So I think that's kind of the point, is they're both... She's gross because she just cares about money and not about him. He's gross because he's a bit of a predator.
Till death do us part.
Kathy. Come on, baby. What's taking you, sweetheart? Come on.
This is what you signed up for. I'll probably again cut this out because it's not appropriate to put this on YouTube. But it's a bit grim.
Great, honey.
M&Eggs?
Great, honey.
All right, here's your dessert.
She's just waiting it out until the uncle dies, I think.
Nah, why would I hear from him? He's out west with his family.
Family. didn't you tell me he had family?
What's the big deal?
Big deal? Are you nuts? Are you out of your fucking mind? You
Oh,
crazy?
God.
What's a big deal? But you know what? It's garbage. Just garbage.
He will inherit the money. And then he will die. Vorna is right.
Yeah.
Vorna is always right.
I tell you, maybe she kills him and then they get a call to be like, he's been left an X amount of money. She's like, oh no, he's dead.
Come on. Now, quiet. Well, you are the Hudson Automat chain's 1 millionth customer. The Hudson Automat chain takes great pleasure in presenting you, our 1 millionth customer, with a check for $1 million.
What? Just say nothing and get out. Because then he won't kill you.
I got the money and you didn't. I've had my last dose. Charlie Marno. No more smelling that stinking sewer you call a body. I'm out of here. Thanks for 3 months of nausea.
No.
Keep your
Above.
goddamn clothes. I'll never get your putrid odor out of them anyway. And I got plenty now.
Just get.
Plenty.
I don't like her, but I wish she would just leave. But that shows what kind of awful person she is. She could have just
Eat a
left
salad once in a while.
quietly. But she didn't. She had to
Take a bath.
constantly like berate him.
Kathy,
What?
I can't have you. Nobody can.
I'm looking like that, Charlie.
Bye, bitch.
Charlie, put the knife down.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, she did ask for that. She was so awful to him.
Nobody can.
Okay, so he's going to inherit the money, technically, because she's dead. So he dies a violent death, so maybe he has a heart attack? We should stop making that noise.
This is Ernie Kepros live at the state penitentiary, where the priest is given the last rites and Charlie
Oh.
has his last meal, which we understand is the largest.
That's weird. Season 1, episode 1. Season 2, episode 1 both have like electric chairs.
The blinds. This is
Execution.
live at the state penitentiary, where the priest is given the final rites.
The door is open.
The brutal murder of Kathy Martin, the man who came to this tombstone did so unfortunately inherited from her.
I heard you can tell the future.
For a violent man.
She heard correctly, didn't she, Trotski?
Trotski. Look at him.
He is $20.
She was right. She was spot on.
Oh, she did buy the big one. And that Charlie, what a cut-up. Still, he wasn't sad in the end. You see, when Charlie got his just desserts, he requested seconds.
Okay, guys, that was Series 2, Episode 1 of Tales from the Crypt, Dead Right. It's nice to be watching the show again. It's been so long since I've watched it, and it's just... I mean, I like anthology shows, and now that I've finished Creeped Out, it's nice to have something new to watch that's a similar sort of thing. Yes, this is more of an adult anthology, it's quite clear if you watch the episode with me, but it was fun. It was entertaining, and I think... I kind of mentioned it throughout, but it was interesting to watch the fact that they were both terrible people. So, like, the Demi Moore character was a gold digger. She didn't care about his well-being. She didn't care about his health. She didn't care about his personality. She didn't care about him. She just wanted him to give her the money that she assumed she was going to inherit from him. All Madame Trotski, the dog's Trotski, Madame Varner said was, he's going to inherit some money and then die. She obviously didn't go into any specifics. She didn't know she was going to inherit the money from her dying. But she was an awful person, and I didn't want to, like, root for her. I didn't root for her. And I was, like, as it got to the point where she got the money, I was like, you know what? She got the money. If she gets out, she can just do what she wants with the money and not keep hurting him. But, and like I said, rather than going into the house and just packing a bag and just say, look, I'm leaving and getting out, or just leaving quietly when he's not looking, she berated him and said, like, he's fat, he's horrible, he's ugly. And I didn't like that. Now, on the other hand, we've got the rich guy who, his weight doesn't bother me at all. Yes, for his health, he probably should lose a little bit of weight. But the fact that he's a big guy, whatever, doesn't bother me. The fact that he's a bit gross doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that he was kind of like, he wouldn't take no for an answer. He was like cornering her in the club. Every time she was like, I'm not interested, he's like, but we got a connection. Like, I'm not taking no for an answer. And like going after her and going after her and going after her. And that's like alarm bells. I won't say too much because I know YouTube has very low threshold for what you're allowed to say. But for me, that's very much like, call the police. This guy is going to step up to something bad, which he did, to be fair. So they were both really bad people that in some ways really deserved each other because she was gross and horrible, he was gross and horrible. And they weren't right together, but they were both like the end of each other because he killed her because she was leaving him and being a dick about it, and he died because he killed her. So it kind of all made sense to me, and so I didn't feel sorry for any of them at the end. I felt more sorry for the guy because he was gross and a bit should be on a list for offences, but I think he was very much just had no luck with women because of his weight. People don't look at him, and he's not he's not developed his own communication skills. And like she was berating him and berating him at the end, and I felt bad for him because yeah, he shouldn't have killed her, definitely not. But she was horrible to him, and I don't know. I just felt like he's obviously got a lot of issues, and she took advantage of that. And when she wanted to leave, she exploited those issues. So both gross people, but it was a great little twist that she was the one that inherited the money and then died because he killed her. So he did inherit the money and then died at the electric chair. That was such a great little twist. And that's what I like about Tales from the Crypt. They often have these good little twists at the end, which I don't always see come in. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below what you thought. If you're new to the series, let me know if you're enjoying it. And hopefully subscribe for future Tales from the Crypt reactions. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you're well. And taking care of yourselves and staying safe. And having a great start to 2021. Let me know down below what you thought. Subscribe to future reactions. There's a Patreon link down below if you want to support the channel. I'll see you all in, I think, 2 weeks' time. I think I'm going to be doing Tales from the Crypt every other week at the moment, just to kind of maybe give me some space to do a new show, or just because I don't have a lot of free time. We'll have to wait and see what I can do. But at the moment, it's every other week. So I'll see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of Tales from the Crypt. Bye, guys, and take care.